Shh, I'm reading.
I'm filming a few videos at once today, as you can see, because same clothes, same kitchen, same lighting, same big nose light thing. Oh my god, my battery's dying. Shit. We had to move because my camera wanted to run out of batteries. How dare it. Okay, I should probably explain why I'm here now that I've messed around with all that stuff. Today, we're here to discuss The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Whew, do I have feelings about this book? See this, I have marked mostly positive things in it, but there were a lot of unpositive things in it that I didn't like. So we are going to talk about that today. This will be a non-spoiler review, which is, surprise, surprise. Well, no, that's actually a surprise because I like to do spoiler reviews. Even though I've only done one, I don't like to be hindered. But I don't feel like I need to spoil things in this book. So, if you don't know what this is about a black girl called Natasha who is going to be deported to Jamaica. And it's also about a Korean boy called Daniel who doesn't want to go to... He doesn't want to conform to what his parents want him to. And one day, they meet, and it's about that day that they spent together. Like, I could basically tell you this and not spoil anything, because it's a very predictable story, in my opinion. I mean, things happened in it that weren't predictable, but the overall arc of it was just like, yeah, this is what's going to happen. They're going to meet, they're going to fall in love, then this is going to happen, and then this, then yeah, and yeah. Now, to start off, I didn't have much positive things to say about this book. It was an enjoyable enough story, but oh my gosh, if the characters weren't pretentious and annoying, like the sort of pretentious and annoying people that want to shove their opinions down your throat at all times. You know when you get those super militant vegans and like you can't eat meat in their presence? It's kind of like that. They're like that level of annoying. Perfect for each other in that sense because they both have like these really strong opinions that they have to let everyone else know. Just Jesus, shut up. Well, no, they're just so annoying. And then there was the writing style, which was like the way it was just. It was good enough, like, you know, blah blah blah. But then there were just some things. It's a kind of a little bit like in Fangirl when she unnecessarily tries to sexualize things and it ends up turning things weird. It was a little bit like that, but done better. There were just some weird bits, weird thoughts. I mean, people probably do things like that. It's just not me. But I just thought it was weird. Then we get to the actual plot of the book, which is them meeting, him saving her life, and then them deciding to spend the day together because he wants to prove to her that he can make her fall in love with him in a day. I mean, I'm not denying that people probably couldn't become extremely attracted to each other in a day, but I really don't think that love that strong can occur in a day. And frankly, it made him seem a little bit creepy and stalkerish half the time, so I never knew how to handle that. It was just kind of like the way he thought. I was just like, And then the way Daniel kept on like being pushy and being like, but we're meant to be together, and Natasha was like, no, we're not. And okay, she may have been feeling that they were, but she didn't want to admit it. But him doing that was just kind of like, I felt it was invasive and pushy, and the kind, you know, like when guys won't leave you alone. I mean, I don't actually have that, but you know, people do have that when guys won't leave them alone. I felt it was like that, and I just kind of wanted to be like, whoa, dude, okay, just stop it, okay? You don't have to be constantly like, we belong together. Oh my gosh, you met her 4 hours ago. Just shut up. And there were quite a few funny things in this book, but I'm not entirely sure if the funniness came from how it was written. Like, it wasn't intentionally funny, I feel. I just feel like that was the way it'd been written. And I'm not sure if I enjoyed that. Like, it was a lot of what Daniel thought. I found it kind of like exasperatingly funny. Like, you kind of laugh at it, but you're like, really, dude? Are you really thinking that? Are you really saying that? Like, oh my gosh, why? I should really complain about Natasha more because I feel like I'm picking on Daniel. I probably noticed him more than Natasha because he was far more entertaining. But yeah, Natasha kind of annoyed me. I mean, I could understand where she was coming from with the, oh, love doesn't exist, it's just a chemical concept because blah blah blah, whatever. As I said before, they shove their opinions down each other's throats. Like, I'm trying to think of a non-dirty way to say this. They just shove it down their throats. And it's annoying, and I want to slap them because they're both pretentious, and ugh, just no. There were multiple POVs in this book, not just Natasha and Daniel, so you get random like side characters and how everything affected everything. That was one of the things I really did enjoy about this book. How can I say this without spoilers? though you saw how like the little things they did then affected someone else, and you'd see the other person's like story, or like why the other person was doing that. And I found that really interesting, the way it like had this domino effect of how everything worked. Like when Daniel saved Natasha from this car that was going to hit her, and then that guy actually hit someone else. But I found that interesting, that seeing as she wasn't hit, someone else was. And it was just like this whole thing that they had like all these interlinked things. It was really interesting. I liked that a lot. I liked hearing from all the other POVs of like the random people that they'd meet and how it then affected them. That was really cool. But yeah, seriously, Daniel and his "we're meant to be together." Seriously, it's like so repetitive and so annoying how much he thought that. Like every like 2 chapters or so, it was like, "Oh, we're meant to be together," whether he'd think it to himself or say it, and I'd just be like, "Shut up, dude! I get it. Stop thinking it." So he was like so like cringy. Like I found them very cringy. It was probably Daniel more so, because maybe it's just because he was a guy, and you know guys aren't normally that cringy. I mean, no, they are, but not in this way. And like Natasha, you know, because she wasn't all that lovey-dovey thing. She didn't have that, and so she wasn't as cringy anyway. But like, I found Daniel's thoughts very amusing, and some of them were relatable. Some of them were just like, "Are you really thinking that, dude? Like, please stop." Yeah, I don't know. I just like the whole concept of how the story showed that everything affects everything. Like, everything you do affects everything without using time travel. I like how it did not have to use time travel to show that. Like I said, I'm sick of time travel showing that stuff. Well, I gave this book 2 stars. Yeah, I did not like a lot of things in it. The characters annoyed me, the plot annoyed me because it wasn't really realistic. But like, they just annoyed me so much in this book that I had to give it 2 stars. Daniel was Korean as well, which I didn't actually know at the beginning of this. I was like, his name is Daniel. I mean, I Americanized him by his name. I mean, I knew his actor was like some sort of thing, but I'm not that good at telling what race you are just by looking at you, because I'm dumb like that. Looking forward to seeing the movie and hoping that they won't make the characters as annoying and pretentious and prattish, because I cannot deal with more annoying, pretentious, prattish characters. Like, seriously, I was looking forward to this book so much and they ruined it. Like, just keep your opinion to yourself once in a while, okay? You don't have to constantly shove it down my throat. So yeah, they really were made for each other, these two, Natasha and Daniel, but I did not like either of them, so that I would never be friends with them. I could never stand people like them in real life. So yes, I also like the cover of this book. And that pretty much brings us to an end. It was very quick and easy to read, true, but I did not like much of it. Towards the end, I was just like, can you please end this book now, because you're dragging it out, just stop. So yeah, those are my thoughts. 2-star book, 2 stars. You guys hyped it too much. Not the hype really kills it for me too much most of the time, but the hype did not kill it for me. The book, the characters themselves, they killed it. I did not like them at all. And the plot was stupid. So yes, tell me your thoughts on this book if you have read it, or tell me what you want to think of it if you have not read it. I don't know. That is all from me today, so don't forget to like and subscribe and read some books, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye. I told you. Shh.